Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 Siege battle for you today, and we have a 3v3 here. So we have Carthage, Arverni, and Epirus on the attack here today. We've got some very strong factions here that are coming towards. It looks like Cestopheon's walls. I think this is the settlement of Cestopheon. I'm terrible with the names of the Rome 2 maps, but I think that is the map that we have on the defense here today. And then I remember that on the defending side we do have ICENI and we have Swaby, and I think the other one is the Seleucids. I'm guessing that because of the banners here. So yes, we have Seleucids, ICENI, and Swaby on the defense. We have Epirus, Carthage, and Arverni on the attack. And yes, I'm very looking forward to seeing how this one goes down. It's a fairly fast-paced one looking at the timer. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they're gonna how this one's going to go. Is it going to be an absolute whitewash by one side, or is this going to be, I don't know, just all reserves to the walls, and we'll see what happens. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, Club Levy going in, it seems, already here. I mean, it's good. It says like general alive, artillery attacked by artillery. Well, I hope their general's alive at this point. But yes, Club Levy going in against Illyrian Levy. So it's the battle of the levies here, as we have these guys duking it out already. Yes, if you're a fan of Rome 2 and Rome 2 Sieges, generally would like to see some more of them, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to send in your own replays to feature on the channel, the best place to send them in is into my Discord and the link down below. We've got some Hillmen now joining that fight there. And more Illyrian levies going into the scrap. Going in, shooting it out. I think one of the levies nearly routed, down to 53. If Club Levy could flank around, get another Javi volley off, then they could do some more severe damage to these Illyrian levies. The Hillmen, I was going to say they're mediums. Oh, let's actually say the levies. Maybe they should be beating those levies. Well, 25, 20. Actually, yeah, the levies actually have better stats. Wow, that's kind of hilarious. Another Javi volley there from the Club Levy. And yeah, you can see now the Sally's kind of lost its sort of impetus. It's kind of at an end there. They actually have also landed inside the walls here. We've got Celtic warriors. They've made a breach over here. And yeah, there's plenty of ICENI that are waiting for them. Sword band here, and also some chosen spear band. They have already put plenty of those Arverni troops to the sword, or to the spear in this case. And yeah, you can see Carthage and Arverni are landing on inside. They made some big breaches here. Which is, as you can tell, tortoises are usually the way that most players break into cities. It's the meta, you could say. Going over the walls of the siege tower is no longer the meta. You need a faction that has tortoise capability in your team, and then you bring the tortoises. I think maybe it's Epirus. I don't think Carthage has them available, but I think it's Epirus, Rome. And then, I think Seleucids do as well, but I could be wrong. Someone will know the list of the factions that can bring tortoises. Maybe it is Carthage. Club Levy duking out over here with the Illyrians. There you go. The Sally out has been dealt with. Club Levy dead. They got 84 kills though. It's not too bad, you know. So now the landings are taking place elsewhere. We've got Bloodsworn here dealing with Celtic warriors. Bloodsworn actually a really good unit for their price. A light melee infantry unit, they have 38 melee attack. So actually, confirmed, but a pretty good punch. It looks like they're cycling them in and out, doing as much damage as possible to these Celtic warriors. There you go, battling away. They should get rid of those ones. And then coming in now is some better swords. We've got some chosen swords from now being sent in, some more heavier units being thrown in. Arverni, I wouldn't say was really a great faction for a siege. I don't think they're just generally a great faction. I don't think their top tier units are able to deal with the like quite a lot of the factions' top tier units. And we're going to see actually these Gallic hunters get some nice side shots into into chosen spear band here, already do some damage to them. But yeah, if we can find them, they've got like Chosen Warriors or something they're called. I think that's their Rome 2 name actually, their Rome 1 name. But like their top tier swords, they aren't that great. And you can see already here, Mercenary Gallic Warriors have already managed to break through the Hillman line here. So, you know, what are the Hillman is winning against Gallic Warriors? I mean, they've traded off, I guess. But yeah, this is a storming assault here. And we've got Thuriel Spears here now getting ready. It looks like Carthage is going to need some more troops if he's going to try and break through there. Yeah, it does seem like Epirus and Carthage aren't slowing down in this one at all. Sword band coming forward as well. Maybe to add some sort of a bit more strength to this fight. They are mediums. These Bloodsworn are lights, but you know what? I'd back them to defeat these Chosen Swords. There you go, the Chosen Swords. They're being withdrawn. It looks like they're just going to let the Celtic Warriors deal with the rest of the fight there. Another Tortoise coming forward. So it looks like they're maybe looking for another, like, just knock open another bit of the wall. I mean, the bit of the wall they're going for as well is where these Chosen Spearband are. And if the wall collapses, I do believe it does damage to that unit. So that's another sort of, like, sneaky way they're going to try and do damage and kill those men. It looks like we've got Thorax Swords coming forward here. Some very heavy infantry, but they're probably the least effective of the heavy infantry, really, in my opinion. I think actually I think they lost some men, yeah, with the wall collapsing here into the Thorax. So it does do damage. They lost 5, but they were just running by and passing. It looks like they're holding this new line here with that new wall breach opening up. They're giving up a little bit more ground, and the attackers are slowly but surely gaining a little bit more ground. 46%. 62%. I mean, they're so effective with these tortoises. They look at this, knocking down this wall like it's nothing, and the action's so quick as well. There you go, it's down. It was like 5 or 6 hits. They've actually pulled back the speed, and so there's nothing here to take the damage. But they might need to fall back here now with ICENI, because otherwise Arverni can just get troops in behind and try to make a lot of these choke points redundant. Carthage holding a lot of his more elites in reserve. It seems like he's allowing Epirus and also Arverni to go in first. Actually, Arverni has not really brought sort of like any elites. Lots of Chosen Swords, which are slowly being killed off, and these lighter swords. But yeah, no Oathsworn, and he's got Cav, which is a real bizarre move. And also artillery. Like, if you're gonna bring a lot of tortoises, I wouldn't bother bringing artillery, because artillery is like a backup for making breaches in the walls. So yeah, it seems like an odd one. That is for sure. So yeah, at this point, it just seems like both sides are awaiting patiently. We've actually got a tower over here. It's one of the few towers that are being used. Celtic Warrior here, just waiting patiently to land. But you can see, yeah, it seems like we got that covered with a sword band. But yeah, looks like right now both sides sort of taking their time, looking for an option. There's like a little skirmish going on here. Sword band being brushed aside by a Chosen Sword. A lot of ammo being soaked up actually by the Chosen Sword. A lot of javies. So that's at least some positive there for the attackers. That yeah, a lot of javelins have just been wasted by the Thuriel Spears. They've got them all at fire at will, which you usually would, because you're expecting healthy units to come forward. But if a really small unit goes forward first, shield more healthy unit, it can save lives. Well, at least make the healthier unit have a bit more impetus in a battle. Priests and archers firing. Looks like they're dueling with the Persian lights over here. We've got Druidic Nobles as well. The heavy infantry unit. I don't know if I've ever seen these guys really broad. The Druidic Nobles. Kind of cool. One line. Elite melee infantry. And I can hear artillery now smashing in. Don't know who that was aiming at. I think it was aiming at the Chosen Spearband here. Yeah, they got a real target for them for some reason. Get running! But again, it's holding sort of like from this breach here, when there is a possibility that they could just sneak in the back. I mean, if they really wanted to, I'd tie down as many swords and spears as possible. Then get this cav unit to go through the other choke point here, and then get into all these slingers and do some real damage there. And there's nothing really, as you can see, that could really back them up. Oh, here you go, Chosen Sword Band, that's what they're called. They're pretty decent. I think these are the top tier Oh no, they're not. The heroic nobles are the top tier ones. That's what I'm thinking of. Heroic nobles, and they're just not as good as like Oathsworn. You can see like 33 melee attack for those guys there, and they're supposed to be very heavy. But here we go, heavy horse going in. I think they're going to go for what I said they would, as the Britain slingers here, and in they go. Nice charge. It was just so open. It was just always on, and ICENI weren't protecting it at all. A really nice move there from the Arverni player. Really, really good move. And yeah, they are going to be able to get some Chosen Spearband in there to support, because they didn't send enough infantry in. Like Carthage can help us send some infantry in to sort of tie these guys down. But it doesn't matter. It looks like, look at a lot of these Britain slingers wavering or down to like 40 or 50. They're really low on troops left. Yeah, really nice little move there. And looks like he's going to try and pull out of combat, and he's going to try and go for it again. He's going to probably lose the unit. Yeah, he's going to get these slingers if he can. Artillery again devastating these thorax is what they're trying to aim for. Druidic nobles is big hit, and yeah, they've lost quite a lot of troops there. There you go, the cav pretty much done its job. Doesn't need to do any more. It looks like also Seleucus made an assault over here to try and retake the ground, so they die trying doing this. Carthage and Epirus doing a very good job mopping up those guys. I would stop sending troops in here. You're getting side-shotted right now by Cretans. You need to fall back to avoid the side shots. It's a losing fight. Or bring up your own archers to support it. Get rid of the foliage for a moment. Thorax against Thurios spears, I'd imagine, yeah, these Thurios are not going to win that fight. This is decisive. Thorax is on a rack of a few kills, already up to 40, and looking, I haven't lost a man yet. Nice. Very good. Archers here actually are, they have been dueling with their archers, Seleucids. I guess that they can't really provide archer support too much for their men, because they're all dying. Yeah, these Persian lights are dying where they stand. Jeez. Still got one alive and some Eastern slingers here, but yeah. That's not going to be enough. We also do have some cav here, some noble riders. Why weren't they here earlier to protect against a potential cav charge? I mean, it was on at one point. It looks like now they're going to, they were going to maybe sally out, but they're not going to do that. We're going to see these chosen swords being focused down by Thorax. Well, one unit engages, the other one jabbies. But yeah, I think even the Thorax are very heavy melee infantry, 38 against 34. Yeah. Armor-wise 75, and these guys have 82. So they nearly are like matched by the chosen swords, and there's 2 of them in here. That's why I don't feel like Thorax really deserve the right of heavy infantry as a term. Oh, like very heavy, sorry. They are heavy. They should be heavy infantry in my opinion. Chosen Spearband here. I think it's a fairly expensive unit, this Chosen Spearband unit. It's nearly dead. It's down to 59. I don't know if it's the top tier spear or if it's the second to the top tier. I don't really know the ICENI roster very well. Very rarely play it. Libyan infantry here, though, waiting in reserve. They need to just maybe stay out of archer line of sight. They're getting shot up for free. But yeah, we are going to see some Chosen Swordband come forward. They need to just hold the second bit. Don't keep pushing forward, because as you can see, Verdi's going to try and flank them now with some Chosen Swords. And it's mistakes like that that'll cost you. So getting overcommitted, you can see they're now getting surrounded, at least as flankers. These guys are getting surrounded. And this is a Celtic civil war over here. Sad to see. It's sort of like British and Gallic, like Celtic society. It's quite different, I think, to a certain extent. Certainly the further you get north into England, I think it changes quite dramatically. I could be wrong, but I mean, there's a big sort of like, I know, like ICENI and various other Britain tribes really like look towards like woad and like blue and stuff like that, which I think also like the Celtic people have golded as well. Blue seems to be a very common theme, but I feel like Britain seems to be ever more prevalent. Whether that's just because of Hollywood. There you can see a Libyan infantry going in against some Thorax. This, like I said, it's not a winning fight here because I don't know if they're still shifting over Koreans, but they're also going to just flank around now. We've got Thoroya Spears here. They're going to probably in a moment side chop these Thorax swords. These two are fairly evenly matched, I think. The Libyans are losing. They have 41 melee attack, actually. They have better melee attack, but worse armor, 75. That might be why the Thorax are winning. Maybe? I don't know. But as you can see here, it's not looking good. I mean, this front is collapsing completely. I don't know why the defenders are still fighting here. Also, I mean, there's a lot of reserves here that Swaby's holding back on, which he needs to throw forward. He's like needs to send forward more Bloodsworn. If I was one of his teammates, I would be demanding more troops. I'd be like, get forward. We have Bloodsworn coming forward now. ICENI also seems to have a lot of reserves that really aren't doing a lot. Sword band now getting stuck in again. It's more chosen swords of Arverni. Again, these guys are kind of outclassed. They're just not of the same quality. They're mediums. I just keep them in there. I wouldn't pull them back. Heroic Nobles coming forward now, 43. Which is nearly the same amount of melee attack, I like to say, as a Libyan infantry. And they have 75 armor. So yeah, they are a terrible top tier unit, really. They needed a buff. I don't think CA is ever going to come back and buff them now, but they probably needed one. I guess the idea is, I don't really see why. I mean, they're going to obviously kill a lot of stuff still. Like in a campaign, they're like everything around them ICENI will kill, because they've not got them available. But, well, usually not anyway. I don't know, maybe the Britain tribes are able to recruit heroic nobles. I've never seen like them do it when you play a campaign, because they usually never survive. But yeah, these guys in a multiplayer sense of things, they're at the same sort of level almost as the Libyan infantry. So even like Carthage's top tier infantry is obviously going to sweep them aside. Heroic nobles going in though now. We'll see how they do. If they don't get triple figures for kills, then I'm a bit concerned. Also, it might just be down to the position these guys do, because it's horrendous. I don't know what that was as an attack. He's just kind of formed up next to a mercenary Samanite warrior and inviting himself to be surrounded. Yeah, losing slightly. I'm not surprised. Well, it's sorted out, man. Has he got any more heroic nobles? Look like it. Kimberly bowwomen coming forward here. Good. We're going to need some support with archers here. Sort of shooting to the side. I mean, there's a silver shield sword general already in combat here, so the Lucas are about to be down and out if this general dies. It does seem like Celtic is in a lot of the front of the fighting. I mean, ICENI has been fighting as well, but in one choke point, but Celtic has been fighting across the board, really. Swaby now needs to pull his weight, but there's a lot of light infantry here that, I mean, it seems like they're doing okay against the Doriel Spears. Like, against the medium stuff, it seems like they can beat because of their melee stats. They're not going to be able to beat the heaviest of like the Libyan infantry and such like. Still winning this fight at the moment. They're cutting down these Doriel Spears. But yeah, there's too many gaps in the line. I don't know what this defensive line is that they're holding. It's not a great one. See there, Bloodsworn getting focused. Actually, they're not getting focused on the Kimberly bowwomen. It looks like they're shooting their own troops, though. You need to be careful of that. I see it looks like it's making a bit of a counter-offensive here. Looks like they are pushing stuff back, mainly because I think there's forces on this side are spent for Arverni, and Carthage is not really getting too much in this direction. Guy's getting speared down by the chosen spear band.
What do we say?
Yeah, they have 28 melee attack. They're not really going to do a lot. The spear's just there to try and hold. So if you're going to use them offensively, you're kind of using them wrong. I feel like using the inner shield wall, hold the line and let archers really support them. Heroic Nobles here, still fighting those, so good to see they're still alive. How many kills he got? 41. No, that's short with Samnites. 66. Still not great though. Still not great. His unit's pretty spent. Druidic Nobles now going in. I don't know if these guys are like a berserker unit almost and they can fight to the last man, but they're still pretty healthy. But General's Bodyguard actually for Carthage has gone in very deep. Carthage's general dead. He has just recently died. Carthage is now without a general, so that might help out because they've just uncovered a whole load of Swaby reserves, including Swordmasters here, which need to come forward. Sorry, we also now have a pike unit here for Seleucus has not been sent in, and I'm pretty sure Seleucus have lost their general too. ICENI are sending in their general, Heroic Noble, into the front line. It looks like it's almost, it's time to throw everyone's general in. What is going on in here, and why is he just almost just getting rear charged by Scutiari? He's gonna just let himself get killed here? Oh, that seems a bit silly. Don't know what happened there. Noble Horse going in, and they're gonna try and rear charge these guys. They've got to push forward their reserves. See here, the Samnites won. They can now get into the back lines here, go for these Kimberly Bowwomen and the general here if they wanted to. But yeah, they've just been setting forward bit by bit of Swaby, and they've just allowed themselves to get killed off bit by bit. Like, they're not sending their full force against the entire army of like Carthage or Epirus. They're just sending dribs and drabs forward. And like Carthage and Epirus have most of their armies inside now. Their armies can deal with drips and drabs. Like, one unit of Bloodsworn here is not really going to change the game. It's just getting killed as they're getting outmatched, outnumbered. Pikes are setting up. I don't think I've seen any pikes for the attackers. They could be a bit of a problem. But they're not in a great position. Very much outflankable. They're going to put their pikes down in a moment. They can start advancing. Well, that's not how I advance as a pike, you know. Oh my gosh, there you go. Yep, mistakes were made there. And there you go. Arverni's actually got his general in behind. Not quite sure how he's managed that. Bloodsworn there, being surrounded. Pulling out of that combat. Going to take a lot of losses by doing so. The pikes here just getting focused down by archers. And yeah, there you go. The general getting a rear charge into the back of the pikes as well. Really making sure these guys stay dead, and there you go, pikes are no more. I think the general's going to be no more as well, but they haven't really got a lot left, have the Arverni. Have got like one chosen sword and then a couple of archers, so there's not a lot to write home about.
Forwards! Riders, advance!
Yeah, Swaby needs to send forward his last few reserves, just why not? And it's got this cav unit here, which again is not it's still not prevented like the noble horse there doing anything. They still allowed that to charge in and get killed. I mean, if anything, you should have had it sally out at the beginning with the Swaby sally out. There you go, decent charge from the cav there. That's going into the Samnite Warriors. Shame that cav's not as effective as it is in, say, like Attila, because that would have annihilated that unit. I mean, it's still doing some good damage. Kind of pulled through a little bit. Pulled through slash to the side to attack another Samnite, I think, here, yeah. Just didn't get as great a charge on that one. And now he has pulled through. That's a definite pull through to get through the Samnites. I think he's going after archers. So yeah, fair enough that this Swaby person's not used his riders properly, because he's cheating by pulling through. It's a big no-no. And there you go, the general of Arverni coming in to support, and he's helped crush that noble rider there of Swaby. And now we've got the Swordmasters going in. I think this might be the last hurrah. If this general dies, or army loss starts to take place, then I think it's curtains for the defenders. We will see. Yeah, arrows still flying in, doing as much damage as possible. Shaken by army losses. So yeah, they could have at any moment, I guess, master out. I don't think there's anything else left, just by these 2 archers here. Looks like the Swordmaster is going to take out these living infantry, but doesn't look like they're going to do much more than that. Yeah, focus on 57 men left. And there you go, wavering at 60 men. Still dropping. Looks like they're going to get routed by some Scutiari. And then that, I think, is going to be pretty much the game. The general going in here for Arverni, sending his men in to go get these Kimri bowmen, who do have spears, but it doesn't matter. I think army losses are going to see these ladies be dismissed from the battlefield, and that is going to wrap up today's Rome 2 siege. A costly victory. It probably was. It looks like, yeah, a lot of losses taken by the attackers, but I didn't feel like at any moment the defenders really had control of the game. And I certainly feel like the Swibby player, whose name is just a load of numbers, definitely could have sent forward more troops earlier, because he had a lot of reserves that at the end were just going in that weren't making the difference, because the attackers were too far into the city and weren't going to be pushed out. But anyway, this was sent in by Uchi Madara, who was playing as Arverni. He got 188 kills as his noble horse general here, is very nice. His giant ballista here getting 100 kills, 176 kills with his heavy horse. His Gallic hunters getting 176 kills as well, as the best of those. And then he didn't really bring any Oathsworns, much more of a lighter army being brought. A lot of Celtic warriors. 79 kills the best for them. His chosen swords, one of them got 234 kills, is actually by far and away the best, and the one still alive. The rest, yeah, getting like sub 100. A couple got above, but yeah, most actually getting sub 100 kills, getting beaten back, it seems, by ICENI. And then we have Virgolix playing as Epirus, still has a pretty healthy sort of infantry core. He's a Samnite, 93 kills. His Thurio Spears, 104. All of them died. He brought a lot of Thurio Spears, surprisingly. His Cretan Archers, 114 kills, 186 kills. His Rhodian Slingers, 116 kills. And then, yeah, it's like his Levies and his Italians, 88, the best out of those. Then we have Veronica playing as Carthage here. 193 kills for the Balearic Slingers here. Then his Cretan Archers getting 163, 216. And then Libyan Infantry, 135, 122, not too shabby for them. The Gallic Warriors here, 105 kills. And then the Scutiari getting 126 kills, the best of those 3. Then we have Imperial Force 9 playing as Seleucids, getting 112 kills with the Silver Shield General before he died. And those Silver Pikemen, 3 kills. They cost so much as well. So, yeah, it wasn't worth bringing them, really. I feel like Pikes nowadays are just an outdated use. I haven't seen recently in a long time any Pikes doing well in a Rome 2 siege. His Thorax swords, none of them getting triple figures. 92 the closest. And then, yeah, his Hillman, yeah, 20 kills, 43 kills, 49. Some rough kills there. Then Roadrunner playing as the Iceni. 130 kills was Heroic Noble General before he fell. His Britain Slingers, 147 kills. His Chosen Sword Band, 78. Chosen Spear Band, 91 kills, actually outscoring the swords. Heroic Noble, 73 kills. Oosh. And then his sword band here getting 60, 83, 84. Yeah, really struggling with those sword band. And then we have 89, 7, 9, 9, 9, and all those other numbers after. Playing as the Swaby, got the most kills for his team. Which I feel like it showed a little bit, but he definitely could have done with setting forward his Bloodsworn a lot earlier, the ones that he had in reserve. 112 kills was one of his Bloodsworn here. 131. And then, yeah, the rest getting below 100. His Club Levy getting 84 kills. His Archers, 76, 79. His Cab, 48 kills. And his Swordmasters only getting into the 70s. Is pretty rough to see. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege battle. If you did enjoy it and would like to see some more, then do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And feel free to send in your own replays as well, like I said, to the Discord server down below in the description of this video. You're more than welcome to join as well if you want to get involved in any Rome 2 battles. We do a fair few. We do more like DEI stuff, but if you want to get involved in any of those, you're welcome to. And do check out some of the videos now appearing on your screen. Some of those are some epic ones. Until then, guys, bye for now.